Hey, highly favored woman. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Life Coach Noni, and I am the founder of the Highly Favored Woman community, a community for women who are ready to elevate their lives, achieve their goals through the power of faith, vision boards, and strategy as well. Welcome back to my channel. Over here, we talk about all things faith, all things motherhood, all things personal development, and becoming the best version of yourself. We are in December. Yay! Oh my God, I cannot believe that we are in December. Like, where has the time gone? Honestly, I feel like we were just saying Happy New Year a few weeks ago. But we are grateful and thankful that God has allowed us to see the last 11 months of the year, and now we are in the 12th month of the year, a time of celebration, a time of reflection, a time of giving thanks, a time of just taking stock of what life has been like over the last 11 months as well. So guys, if you see some little hands, I've got my little one here with me. She is right here. She's upset with me because I'm not able to take her to the movies right now because it's a bit dark. So please bear with me. But I wanted to come here very quickly because I am planning on doing Vlogmas. But the way that I am planning on doing Vlogmas is going to be a mixture of some sit down chit chats, some vlogs here and there, just sharing with you some inspiring content. I'm hoping to be able to do it for the full 24 days of Christmas, like a Vlogmas Advent calendar style, but only by the grace of God, and hopefully with my storage on my phone, because I'm recording on my phone, that I will be able to show up. So hold me to account as I will hold myself to account. So for the first day of Vlogmas, to celebrate the 1st of December, I wanted to come here and do a little bit of like a Q&A. These are questions off the cuff about me, and I know that I did not post earlier about, ask me any questions, so I thought I would kickstart this with a bit of a Q&A about me, asking myself questions or questions that people have asked about me over the last 4 years, genuinely, right? So if you enjoy this style of video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and let's grow this community. So the first question, I guess, would be, where am I from? Right, I was born in Zimbabwe, in Bulawayo, to be exact. Whoop whoop whoop, representing Zim Bulawayo. Hey, I was born in Bulawayo in Zimbabwe, and I went to high school. Well, I went to primary school and high school in Zimbabwe. I basically lived in Zimbabwe until I was 16. And that's where I come from. The second question that I get a lot is, why Highly Favored Woman, right? I had a podcast episode that I recorded on Friday, which is going to air on next year in 2025. And one of the questions that the interviewer asked me was, why Highly Favored Woman? The name Highly Favored Woman honestly came from me watching another YouTuber who I really love, who also has a women's ministry, and her ministry was called High Earning Housewife, right? If you know her, I'm sure you know her, you can Google her, and I loved that name. But I knew that obviously I don't want to focus on finances and all of that kind of stuff. But I know that God had called me to serve women. And so I read through the Bible, and I was just looking at all the women in the Bible, and I realized and I came to the conclusion that all those women were really highly favored. And honestly, that is how the name came about, that Highly Favored Women. And I love it. It has been the beginning and what is Highly Favored Woman as we know it right now. So that's in a nutshell, right? The third question that I get often is, why do I focus on women a lot, right? Why do I focus on women a lot? And I think that comes from the fact that I am the eldest daughter in my family, and I come from a family of girls. My mom only has girls, and I also only have girls, and my aunts, my mom's sisters, also have girls. Mostly, right? Some of them have boys, but mostly they have girls. And so I have always been drawn to helping other girls. You know, being the eldest and coming from an African family, you are naturally taught to be the carer of everyone, right? And making sure that your siblings, your sisters, they are becoming the best versions of themselves, and ultimately you are also living a life that is exemplary and inspiring to them. And so that is where my inspiration comes from, basically, of empowering girls. I'm all about empowering all genders, but I'm naturally drawn to women because of that. Okay, so another question that I get asked a lot is, why vision boards? Okay, my first ever vision board that I created was in 2000, and my first vision board that I created was in 2010, and I created that vision board just on the idea of, this is the things that I want to achieve, these are the things that I'm praying God for to help me achieve. And lo and behold, I was so brave. I don't know where I got the bravery from, but I was so brave enough to put that vision board up on YouTube, not on YouTube, on Facebook. And I took it down a few weeks later, but I realized 10 years later in 2020 that I had pretty much achieved most of the goals on my vision board. And I then came across the verse on Malachi, on Habakkuk 2:2, which is, write the vision down and make it plain. And so I wrote my vision. And that is where the idea of vision boards, or rather the reason behind having vision boards. And so when I then started the ministry that is Highly Favoured Woman, I started it using vision boards. I had a vision of having a ministry of women that are thriving in every area of their lives, and that achieve their vision board goals, and that not only achieve the vision board goals, but achieve the goals in all areas of their life, and all the 7 key areas of your life. But also, because I'm a visual person, I like to see what I want to achieve. I like to see what I'm talking about. I like to look at things visually. If you're coming and talking to me, I have to have a visual picture for me to understand what you're talking about. And so that is where the vision boards came from. And for me, that is something I use every year to literally visualize what sort of life would I like, what sort of things do I want to achieve. I have got so many Pinterest boards, so many stories of vision boards that I have achieved, that have come to life. So that is why I love vision boards. Now for the fun fact, right? What do I like to watch in my spare time? I love to watch TV in my spare time, and the things that I like to watch are like Grey's Anatomy, Insecure. I've started watching Insecure again. I didn't watch season 1 and season 2. I started watching from season 3, so I'm starting back from season 1. I finished season 1 last night. I'm gonna start season 2 sometime this week. I love Scandal. I loved Olivia Pope, to the point where I named my first daughter Olivia after Olivia Pope. I love films that are that pull your heartstrings, films that include love, films that include hope, that include inspiration, because that is the sort of person that I am. I do not like any killing. I don't like any horror films. I'm the most squirmish person you will find, and so hence I don't watch any of those things. I'll watch them because my hubby watches them, but me, naturally, to see me putting on a horror movie, no. To putting on an action movie, no, because I love. And one of my favorites that I've always watched from the beginning is Teen Mom, MTV's Teen Mom. I've watched them since they were 16 and pregnant, the OGs, and now that they have their kids as teenagers, I still watch them. And I feel like when I watch them, I am like their big sister. I'm like their life coach. I'm like their therapist. Sorry, she wrote a board. I want to go to the movies now from Maya. Oh, my baby girl, I just want to hug her. So yeah, I like to watch things like that. And then finally, one other question that I get asked a lot is introvert or extrovert. I would like to say I'm an introverted extrovert. I love spending time in my own home. I love spending time with my friends, but at the same time, I don't mind going out to like a party or something like that. Although while I am out in that space, I will require about some time to just go by myself in a room and just breathe and recharge my batteries again before I go out again back to the public. So I would say I'm an introverted extrovert, and I married an extrovert who loves to go out and loves having people around them and everything. So it's always interesting to find that balance of, you know, can we go out? How long can we go out for? Okay, let's do this. And sometimes I find myself saying, you know what, babe, you just go. I'm just gonna stay at home because sometimes my social battery has expired. So I'm hoping that this little mini Q&A chat gives you an insight on who I am and what to expect on this channel and in the community of Highly Favored Women. And hopefully it kicks off day 1 of Vlogmas, and I hope you have fun. At some point I am going to do a live stream as part of Vlogmas, and I hope that you will be able to join. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I hope to see you as part of the Highly Favored Woman community, and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas day 2.